I usually have a theme for every year, and for 2023, I'm going to call it my grind year. What this means is just simply that there's a lot of stuff, mainly from a career perspective, that I'm going to be trying to achieve. I have school goals, I have certification goals, I just have general knowledge goals, and I would like to share all of that with you today in this video. So I'm going to break this up into kind of two different sections. The first section will be the goals that I have per quarter. And these are, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And then at the end, I kind of talk about some maybe overall New Year's resolutions, things that I'm trying to hopefully achieve at some point during the year. But I don't have a specific plan of action right now on how I'm going to achieve those. All right, so let's not waste any time. Let's just get into it. Q1 of 2023 is all about Western Governors University, aka WGU. If you guys are new to the channel, I've documented a lot of stuff about me preparing for WGU, and officially my first day starts tomorrow. And my goal is going to be, honestly, to achieve my entire bachelor's degree in cybersecurity and information assurance in Q1. To some of you, I'm sure that sounds a little bit crazy, but long story short here, there are about 13 weeks in Q1, and I have 10 classes that I need in order to graduate. And so I'm thinking roughly to do on average maybe one class a week or something like that. Obviously, there should be times where I can get some classes done even faster than once a week. But there's also going to be other times, especially I'm thinking, for example, the CompTIA Pentest Plus certification. That's going to be a class that's probably going to take me a couple weeks just to make sure that I have all the information and knowledge to hopefully pass that exam on the first try. I want to make it clear, though, that speed is not the ultimate goal. It may have been the goal at some point, but I think that 3 months is realistically pretty good. The way that WGU works is WGU is not a per quarter, but per term type of school. And so as long as I get everything done within the first 6 months, it won't cost me any more. It's just I'm trying to do it in the first 3 months, in the first quarter, because I feel like that's realistic. And it's a good balance between doing the other things that I need to do outside of WGU, while at the same time still holding myself accountable for staying on track and getting things done. Also, I don't plan on doing this 7 days a week. I really don't want to burn myself out. So my goal is going to be pretty much to do work Monday through Friday. I'm talking about my job work, and then to do school Monday through Friday as well, but then dedicate Saturday to being, the main school day, and then Sunday to just give myself a break. Not including tomorrow, but after tomorrow, every Sunday should be what I'm going to use as a break. All right, so just to quickly wrap that up. So within Q1, I plan on getting my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity and information assurance from WGU. And then in the course of getting that bachelor's degree, there are other certifications that I get as well. One of those will be the ITIL version 4 foundations. And then I'm also going to get the CompTIA Pentest Plus. There is an optional certification that I could get, which would be the ISC squared CCSP. But to be honest with you, I'm not necessarily sure that I'm going to go for that one in Q1. Instead, I'll probably push that into Q2. So let's talk about Q2. There are actually a few certifications that I'd like to get in Q2, and one of those certifications is the CISM. I talked about this a little bit in my previous video, but long story short here, I tried to get it last year. I failed it. However, I still have access to the study material until the end of June of 2023. And so I don't want to waste all that money that I put on the study material. So I will actually be attempting to get this exam again. There is another one that I could do that I also have study material for, which is the CISA. But to be honest with you, I didn't find it very interesting. So it's unlikely that I'm going to go for the CISA. I think I'm just going to focus on the CISM. Another certification that I plan on getting in Q2 is not really one that I've really talked about. There's a certification called the CEH Practical. And basically CEH stands for Certified Ethical Hacker. And they have two different types of exams. You have I think it's the ANSI exam, which is like a question and answer. That's the one they've always had. But then they came out with another one called the CEH Practical. And this is really all simulations. And so you basically have to, I think it's 10 simulations or something like that. And you need to really get in there, break into these boxes. It's very technical, very hands-on. I'm super interested in it. I was able to get a pretty cheap voucher last year. And so I'm going to use that voucher in Q2. I think waiting on Q2 until Q2 would be great because I will have already have gotten a lot of offensive experience and stuff from, studying stuff with WGU. And so while I have this kind of break before I go on to my next degree, this is going to be a great time for me to get this certification out of the way. I only get one attempt. The normal voucher is expensive as hell. So if I don't pass it this time, I'll probably never take it again. But of course, I'm going to look positive and think positive, and I plan on passing this exam and getting that certification in Q2. The last certification that I'd like to get in Q2 is the CCSP. I originally wasn't even planning on taking it, but the thing is that it is offered by WGU as long as you complete their, I think, managing cloud security class. So since they're going to give me a voucher anyway, I might as well attempt it. It is going to be a difficult exam, and I know it's going to be a difficult exam, which is why before I was like, I'll probably never take it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Might as well knock it out in Q2. I will have already had some knowledge and experience from studying the class at WGU in Q1. So yeah, we're going to give it a shot in Q2, see if I can pass this exam. And I just want to wrap up this Q2 part by saying that's actually going to be quite a bit of work. Typically what I do is per year, I try to get 1 or 2 certifications, because you take a lot of time to study and learn the material and practice it and stuff like that. On extreme cases, I might try to get 3 certifications in a year. But as you can see, 2023 being my grind year, I'm going to try to get all 3 of these in just 1 quarter. And of course, that pretty much rounds out the first half of the year. But it's not over. There's still plenty more to do for Q3 and Q4. So let's get into those. Now, depending on how many of my videos you've seen in the past, you may or may not know that my ultimate goal is not the bachelor's degree in cybersecurity and information assurance. It's the master's degree. And so my goal is to ultimately achieve the master's degree. You just can't get it without first getting the bachelor's degree. And so Q3, my goal for Q3, really the main sole singular focus is to achieve that master's degree at WGU. Well, kind of, because you see, there's this tiny little problem that I need to talk to you guys about. And I know it's going to sound stupid and goofy, but it's the truth. You see, I am a gamer, okay? And, it's not just, oh, yeah, I play games every once in a blue moon. No, I play it every single day. If there's 2 hobbies I can tell you that I have in life, it is, tinkering with like technology and IT, and then video games. And the reason why this is a problem is because very specifically, there is a game that is coming out in Q3. I think I want to say it's in August that it comes out. I don't know exactly what day, but there's a game that comes out called Baldur's Gate 3. And when this game comes out, I'll just be honest with you. I know it's bad, but WGU might be on hold for a little bit. You see, Baldur's Gate 3 is made by this company called Larian Studios, and Larian Studios made one of my favorite games of all time called Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition, and I love this game so much. I have over 1,000 hours in it. I played it yesterday. I'm going to play it again today. I'm going to play it again tomorrow. It's just a great game. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about this because it's not a goal type of thing, but I just need you guys to understand that like when this game comes out, this is a game that when I finally get the exact release date, I will be requesting off an entire week of work just to solely dedicate myself to playing this game for a week uninterrupted. So getting back to the school thing, what this means is that to the best of my ability, I am going to try to get my master's degree done, not only in Q3, but I'm going to try to get it done in the first month. Or maybe Baldur's Gate 3 might come out like mid August or maybe the end of August. I don't know when, but I'm going to try to get my entire master's degree done before that game comes out because I don't want to have to compete back and forth. I don't want to do that to myself. I don't even want to try. I want to focus on school when I can focus on school, and then I want to be done before that game comes out. I do have a piece of good news here that I haven't talked about yet, and it's that the master's degree in cybersecurity and information assurance only has 9 classes, period, in order for you to get the degree. And believe it or not, 3 of those classes I'm not going to have to worry about because 2 of the classes will already be satisfied because I have the CISSP exam, and then 1 of the classes will be satisfied because I'm going to get my CompTIA Pen Test Plus when I am doing my bachelor's degree. So in reality, I only have to do 6 classes to actually get the degree, and I feel like I should probably be able to do that in a month, especially because I'm likely to do the same thing that I did with the bachelor's degree, which is the first week that I have my master's degree program, I'm going to take the whole first week of that off of work as well. And then, of course, we have 1 more quarter, and that's Q4. And to be honest with you, I will have achieved most of my goals for Q1, 2, and 3. So for Q4, I only have 1 certification that I want to get. And to be honest with you, it is not a security, it's not even an IT certification at all. It is a certification known as the PMP, or project management professional. This certification is like the gold standard for project management. And look, I'll be honest with you, man, project management is so important. I have been able to kind of incorporate project management not only into every single job that I've had, but also into my personal life. It really helps me to stay organized, to stay focused, to set realistic goals, and to really track the progress. And so this is a certification that, even though it's not IT related, it actually is important to me, and I really would like to study and achieve that. It is mainly for a career, reason, because as I move forward and move up in my career, project management becomes more and more important. But it is also at the same time something that, while it's not really a hobby, I think that having this project management knowledge will just continue to help me in everything that I do in life. So it is a certification that I'm pretty interested in. And that's it. Those are all of my like quarter by quarter goals that I can track and keep progress with. And yeah, obviously those are very, very ambitious. It's more of a challenge than any other year that I've done as far as setting up my goals and stuff. But look, man, 2023 is going to be that grind year. I can achieve it. I have a plan on how I'm going to do it. I think that even though there's a lot of difficult goals there, I have spaced it out in a way that should work for me. I should be able to still achieve these goals and still do a lot of the other things that I'd like to do as well. Still moving forward in my career, still moving forward in life. So we'll see what happens. Other than the main measurable goals, I have my sort of New Year's resolutions. So let's just quickly talk about those. All right, first, really quick from a weight perspective, I currently weigh 194 pounds as of this morning, and I'm trying to sit between 180 to 185 for 2023. It's just my goal. It's been my goal for a couple of years. I hit it a little bit in 2022 for a while, and then I kind of messed it up and gained a little bit of weight. But that's my main goal. I'll be 100% honest with you. I have never been to the gym. I really don't plan on going to the gym. I just want to be a little bit more active, eat a little bit better. I bought a couple of pads that I'm going to be using for Dance Dance Revolution. This isn't a gaming channel, so I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, I used to play and compete in tournaments in like 2009, and I really like it. It helps me to stay active. It's a really good workout. And so for 2023, definitely going to be working on my weight. Another goal that I have is in regards to relationships. Long story short, I've been single for a while. And I mean, there's a difference between having some fun on the side, that's not really a problem. But when it comes to, being in a relationship with somebody and really growing and building with somebody, I haven't had that in years. And, it's on me. I need to be more assertive. I need to get out there. I need to branch out a bit more. I need to make more of an effort. And that's something that I need to work on. It is not like a huge goal for 2023. I do have other things that I'm working on, and it's easier for me to do those other goals because I know how to do those versus this one that, every year it's like, yeah, I'm going to get out there and try. And then I kind of try, but I also kind of get lost and I really don't know how to move forward. So I need to work on that. And last but not least, honestly, growing my network. I really, really want to grow my network. It's kind of the situation that like a lot of people that I know, like in my real life, they're gamers, which is great, but I don't know a lot of people that are like really focused in IT or security or programming and coding, things like that. And these are things that I'm very interested in, and I always have been. So I really like the fact that this YouTube channel has helped, in being able to find a lot of people that are interested in these things. I love hearing you guys' stories, and it doesn't matter if you're brand new in your career or you've been in IT for a number of years. Again, we all have different perspectives. We all have different thoughts. I love hearing different opinions, whether they agree with me or not. It's nice to be able to have that information in there. And then also WGU. WGU is really helping out as well because, with everybody going to WGU, you have a lot of people that have similar interests there. And I think there's like different cohorts and things that you can join at WGU. I'm still looking into it, but overall, I really think that 2023 will be one of my best years for being able to grow my network and to really, meet a lot of new people in the industry, in this space. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. Those are all of my goals, plans, thoughts, New Year's resolutions, and everything else. So I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's, and I will see you in 2023.